Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I'm your fat guy, Andy Baker, and today we are going to be reviewing HelloFresh. Let's go. Right, so today we're going to be having a look through a HelloFresh prepared meal box. You get 3 full meals for 2 people each in one of these, and I got this for free. Well, I got it for like £5 delivery because that's like an offer that they have going. So we're going to see if it's any good and if it's worth carrying the subscription on, or if it's all just dog shit and a waste of time and money. So let's open this up and see what we've got. Right. Ooh. Alright. We have 2 classic glazed burger buns. 2 more. A big packet of fluff. Chilled goods inside. Okay. I should probably tell you what meals this actually makes, but I can't remember, so we'll figure that out as we go. Serrano ham. Beef mince. Creme fraiche. I mean, the ingredients actually don't look too bad. Great British chorizo. The tiniest garlic that I've ever seen in my life. The tiniest piece of cheese that I've ever seen in my life. These are all like HelloFresh branded foods. I didn't realise that it was going to be like that. I thought they'd just like send you actual, you know, foods from supermarkets. But a packet of fresh mushrooms, pre-cut. Monterey Jack. More Monterey Jack. Okay. Let's see what we've got in here. 2 people. Some green thing. No idea what that is. That's an onion. I recognise that. And some pasta. Okay. Probably shouldn't be mixing all this together. That's probably like, oh, moisturiser.
Why did they give you moisturizer?
We're giving moisturiser to the lady because ladies like stuff like this. Ugh.
Creamy.
Creamy. Yeah. Obviously, as a man, I don't use things like moisturiser. I just have dry skin and itch a lot. More green stuff. Ooh. Some naan breads. The fuck? Balsamic vinegar. Sweet corn. Tomato puree in a packet instead of a tube. 2 packets tomato puree. So weird. Last box. Last thing. Last packet. Parsley. Tiny ickle wickle tomatoes. Some 4 of the tiniest potatoes that I've ever seen. Why is everything so tiny? Some weed. So you can get high, I guess, before you eat. Oh, dried oregano. Okay. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. See. Right, come here. You've got to say this because I'm not allowed.
Oh, I don't think I'm dark enough to say that either.
Oh, and a chili. Okay. So, I mean, to be fair, all that has cost me £5, which is, you know, pretty fucking good, really. So let's have a look at the recipes. Let's see what recipes we've got amongst all of this. We'll pick one and then we'll cook it up and see if it's any good. Let's go. Okay, so we have 3 dishes amongst all of this. We have this guy, serrano ham and butternut linguine. So I'm assuming this is a butternut. Something. Squash? Butternut squash. Not big on vegetables. This one. Herbie burgers and potato wedges. Herbie burgers. Okay. And chorizo, sweet corn and mushroom nanizza. Now you see what they've done there is they've taken the word naan, like from naan bread, and mixed it together with the word pizza to make a nanizza. Clever. Okay, so which one shall we cook today? Well, I'm just looking at the times it says it takes for them to make. And the chorizo, mushroom and sweet corn nanizza seems like it's going to be the quickest, and it also, you know, has a stupid word in the name which will probably look good on the episode, so we'll do this one. Right, so I need to get all the shit together for this one out of my big pile here. So we're going to follow the instructions as they are laid out, because then that's going to give us the best sort of idea of, you know, what we've got here and if it's actually any good. So step one is preheat your oven to 220 degrees. Drain the sweet corn in a sieve, peel and grate the garlic or use a garlic press and grate the cheeses. So let's do that. Okay, first thing, let's get our garlic all peeled. So there's nothing I like better than peeling like 15 tiny individual pieces of garlic. So we're going to use like, I don't know, 3 decent sized cloves of garlic from this, which will be about the same as 1 ridiculously tiny piece of garlic. So, oh, grate the cheese. Okay, we can do that. I'm exhausted already. Okay, so we have drained our sweet corn, peeled and grated our garlic. Now I need some oil in this pan and put in the chorizo and the mushrooms. I've already got the pan heated. So we'll throw in some olive oil. Throw in our chorizo. And our mushrooms. See, it's the consistency that I don't quite understand, because you get pre-sliced mushrooms, pre-sliced chorizo, but yet they'll give you garlic as a head of garlic in a tiny little thing that takes fucking forever to deal with. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense. It's like either they're making everything really easy for you or they're not. Okay. Make the sauce. Tomato puree in a small bowl, add the garlic and water. Okay. So basically this is like Domino's pizza sauce, which is awful, but you know, it'll do the job. Mix all this together to make our pizza nanizza, nanizza sauce. Okay, so there is our nanizza sauce. Right, assemble and bake. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do these on our 2 trays here and then put them in the air fryer to cook them. So I think you're about done. Right. Okay, so in theory they should just about fit on here and here. There we go. Right, so pop the naans onto a baking tray, divide the nanizza sauce between them and spread with the back of a spoon, leaving a 1 centimeter border. Top with the chorizo and mushrooms and sweet corn. Then sprinkle over the cheese. When the oven is hot, bake on the top shelf until the gold is golden and bubbling. Okay, that's simple enough.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini.
Right, so let's assemble our little contraption. Like so. There's our two Naanizzas. I'm going to stick them in our air fryer and bang them on. Temperature 200. 15 minutes and we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, we need to make the dressing. So for the dressing, we need the retrieve your balsamic vinegar from the floor. We'll add a little bit of olive oil to it, if there's any left in here. Big old pinch of salt. Right, so just before our pizzas are ready, we basically get our rocket stroke arugula, we roll it around in the balsamic, and then we throw it on the plate next to the Naanizza. Right, we're about ready to plate up. This is about done, so let's get a couple of plates, get our bowl, get our rocket, dump that in there. Give that a good flippy flip around. Portion that off. Let's see how these guys are looking. Hot! Boom! We have our Naanizzas. Right. Okay, so one on there. One on there. So first impressions are, if you are the sort of person who doesn't smoke weed and has a normal appetite, that's probably an okay amount of food, right? Alright, let's bring on Selena and let's try this out and see if it's any good. What do you reckon so far?
That is beautiful. It's colorful. It's bright.
Has green stuff. You're a big.
Exactly.
You're a
I like
big,
the vegetables.
she likes the green stuff. Okay, cool.
Alright. Let's dig in.
Let's dig in. Try this stuff first. How's this work then?
The rocket.
Ah.
We go straight for the Naanizza pizza.
I mean, to be fair, you cover anything with a decent balsamic, it's going to taste good.
True.
Hot. See?
It's delicious.
It's actually really good.
The garlic is very strong and vibrant, and the naan is like crispy. I love it.
Yeah, it isn't bad at all. The only thing that maybe this needed is an extra step where you cook off the sauce, because there's a bit of a bitterness to the sauce because it's just straight tomato paste. But I mean, I'm just being picky. I mean, that's not a bad meal, to be fair. All right.
Delicious.
So,
Salty.
HelloFresh, not a bad end result. I feel like they need to decide whether they're giving you base ingredients and making you do a bit of work, or if they're giving you everything prepared and making your life really easy, because at the moment it seems like it's a bit half and half between that. Like, you know, one of the things they give you a whole fucking watermelon or whatever that fucking thing is. What's that big brown thing down there?
It's a butternut squash.
Butternut squash. Like, it's a whole butternut squash. I mean, you're either making me cut shit and do loads of prep, or you're not. I don't know, you know, so I kind of feel like they need to decide. But,
Andy,
yeah.
Andy.
What?
It's Hello Fresh.
Well,
the fresh ingredients are what makes it.
yeah, but the mushrooms were all chopped up in a bag. You know, if they're going to chop one thing up, then chop everything up. I don't know. Anyway. Tasty, good, decent hearty meal. I think you would normally pay about £3 or £4 a serving for this, like if you paid the full price. I mean, this has cost about less than £1 for all of this right now. I'm not a sponsor. They're not a sponsor, by the way. They're not sponsoring any of this. I'm just trying it out. But yeah, HelloFresh, not that bad so far. What we're going to do is have Selena make the next one of these. And I'm going to put that up on the Patreon. So if you want to see Selena make another one of these, then go sign up. Patreon.com/AFGC. It's only like £3 a month. And then you get to see Selena look really awkward and scared as I shout at her while she cooks too. So another Fat Guys Just Cooked. Thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Peace!
Another fat guy.